You're good.
Okay, what I'm going to show you is what I taught in the class is my own art form that I developed a long time ago. It's called Aero Shaku. Slang term, air chucks. Okay, first thing, teaching spins, basic spins. Forward spin, any kind of forward spin is going up and away from you, up and out. A backward spin comes up and back at you, no matter where you're at. Yeah. A spin outside, a spin inside. They're both spinning up and away. That's forwards. If I go backwards, backwards, coming up and back at me, coming up and back at me. Now we tied those together. If I do one spin outside, one spin inside, it becomes a figure eight. We're actually drawing a figure eight with the hand. This is a forward figure eight because it's coming up and away. Backwards figure eight, up and back. Okay. Then we went into body contacts. Body contacts are a way of changing position, changing direction. So you got hips. You can go shoulder hips, any shoulder hip, shoulder crotch. You can go work all the way down your body, all the way up. So all different ways. Core philosophy in my art form is to be able to do any one move to any other move just by thinking about it. So we got spinning, body contacts, change direction. Then we went into some hand flips. Hand flip. If I do a backwards hand flip outside, I'm holding standard grip. This is standard grip. This is reverse grip. Those come into play when you're doing hand flips. If I do a backwards hand flip, it comes up and over the back of my hand and underneath to catch it. So it's coming here to catch it. Now I'm in a reverse grip. Now, to do the forwards, you need to be in a reverse grip. So, forwards. So if I do backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Over here, same thing. Inside, outside, inside. So if I'm doing that, that's actually, it's a backwards hand flip, but the stick is spinning forwards direction. So backwards hand flip, forwards hand flip, depending on where you're doing them, don't necessarily relate to the backwards and forwards spinning of the stick.
Shannon. Down a little bit.
Okay. So we do it. Start learning those. Another way I originally learned, and you can teach yourself the hand flips, is to come across your hips. Just spinning. Okay? Now, with the figure eights, not so much for the backwards figure eight. Backwards figure eight is one outside, one inside, one outside, one inside. Backwards figure eight. Forwards figure eight. Now, I use that some, but I really like to do two spins. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it ends up, when you do it nice and flow, that's what a forward double spin figure eight is. Okay? Now, figure eight, hand flips, same thing. Come over here, you do a hand flip, inside, outside, but there's going forwards. The figure eight is still a forwards figure eight, but I'm doing one each of a reverse and a forward hand flip. The backwards is a little trickier than a forwards hand flip figure eight. You do hand flip, backwards hand flip, and then you bring it over here, and you have to do the other one. So with the forward, you do here, you go to the other side. It's a little more awkward, it's harder to do, but the best way to do it backwards, figure eight hand flip, is to do it back to back. You're going to do hand flip, hand flip, hand flip, hand flip. Hand flips like this, hand flip, hand flip, hand flip, hand flip. Now this is in the horizontal plane. When I refer to horizontal and vertical, I'm not referring to what the nunchucks are spinning in. I'm referring to the action of the move itself. This is a compound move made up of basic moves into a compound. Now, I go vertical. So I'm actually doing that in the vertical plane. My hands are moving the vertical. It's not the direction the nunchucks are spinning. Another dimension to all of this is hand changes. Right? We're gonna go here. Martial arts will teach you this.
5 minutes, just to,
5?
yeah, but keep going.
Okay. This and this. So I like to do them outside, 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 outside. Throw some extra spins. When you're doing your body contacts, put a figure 8 in it. Do some extra spins. Learn how to do hand flips and hand changes between your legs, around the back. You can do this. You can do backwards.
Never be anyone's fault but mine.
That's what you'll learn in martial
If I hit
arts.
you,
That was
it's
the
my fault,
basic
it's my fault. If you
stuff
hit
that
me
we
with
taught
your
through the
foot,
whole
it's my
class.
fault.
I gave a lot of background and everything, but those were the basics.
Perfect, thank you.